Hello, and a very warm welcome back to episode 8 of The Valley the Old Farm with me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is very, very wet. We're just getting all these bales off the field before they get totally waterlogged. So I have, 5 alfalfa hay bales on the trailer here. If you remember from the last episode, we were in the process of getting all the grass done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into storage here. Get this last one in as well. There we go. So that's them up there, out of the rain. And then what we need to do is get the other ones as well. But yes, we've come to a halt on our grass field because it is well, I'll quickly show you. I have purchased another item. So we have purchased a larger windrower because, well, this was going to take forever with the old one. I have kept the other one for the smaller fields, but for the bigger fields and potentially contracts, I've purchased this. Yep. So we've bought this, and I can highlight it. There we go. Yeah, it's the Rostelmas GVS 6U, and it was about €1,600, so it'll do the job. So what I've done so far is I've done the headlands on this, and I've been using the forage wagon here, the collecting wagon, to collect up the grass, and that has gone into the bunker silo. Bunker silo now has 50,000 litres of chaff in it, obviously because the grass turns to chaff. So we're doing okay. Haven't done anything else. I've been using this. I did have a weird thing happened with the loose alfalfa. That's why I've got such a large amount of chaff in storage, because I used this bucket to scoop it up, and then it glitched and it just wouldn't stop coming out of the bucket. So I ended up with about 20,000 litres of alfalfa from the little bit that I put into the sheep pen last episode. So I'm going to take it as a win. Might be a bit of a cheat, but it's rather tricky. Push this on there a little bit. There we go. It's probably quicker actually just to drive these round. I'm just thinking that we only got those. Yeah, let's just drive them round, shall we? Be a bit quicker. Hopefully they don't all fall off. So these are the alfalfa grass as opposed to alfalfa hay. Oh, we'll just about be able to hold these, I think. So yes, this episode is going to roll into winter. So the idea really is to we're going to do some forestry. We're going to start some forestry anyway, and then once that's done, once that's started, then the next couple of episodes are going to be winter, and I really hope, because our bank balance is so low at the moment, that we're going to actually make a good amount of money. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably take out a loan. Just go in here, don't you? Down there. There we go. You can see they're up there now. There we go. So we've got 10 bales in there, silage and grass. So that's fodder, and this is other stuff. Good. Right. So I'm going to get the rest of these bales in, and then what we'll do, we'll probably rest overnight. I'll maybe get the rest of that grass collected up as well. We'll see. In fact, what time is it? If I times 5, this hopefully this rain will disappear a bit quicker. So we'll put that in there. We'll go and get the rest of the bales in, and we'll see when it stops raining, and we'll get the rest of that grass in first, I think. Okay, here we go. Stopped raining, so we're back onto it. And as I mentioned earlier, all this is going into the bunkers. So I think what we'll do, I'm not gonna, shall I? Yes, I'll time lapse this. We'll do a quick time lapse. Oh dear. We'll do a quick time lapse of this. I'm just thinking out loud. Basically, what I want to do is I'm going to take out this loan, and this loan is going to pay for a few things. So by the end of this episode, what I want to have done is purchase that plot of trees. I want to potentially purchased or leased the forestry equipment that we need for the winter, and that's going to be leased over the winter, so for like 2 or 3 months. I have taken the Fent up to the dealership already, so we're going to swap over a couple of things with that, and the other thing that I need to do is I'm thinking of purchasing the sawmill area for the winter, and then that's going to give us the opportunity to make more money out of the wood, because we can make planks and stuff like that. So I think that's the game plan just now. One last little bit. There we go. So I think, yeah, like I said, we'll get this windrowed up, then we'll get the forage wagon on it, and we'll get all this into the bunker, and hopefully we'll have a total for you at the end. Okay, final bit of grass to go in here, and as you've seen, I've been starting to throw it over the side of here, so it kind of works. Obviously don't want to go too far over, but get that in there. There we go. I'll just top that up. So we'll have a look what the grand total is. As you can see, I have almost run out of fuel again as well. So I think first things first, we'll go and put some fuel in this before we totally lose out. And we can go and put this over here somewhere as well. Probably store it. I've put the bale trailer in here, so I may as well put this in here as well for now. But yeah, that's worked really well, that. Super happy with that purchase. Has not let me down. There we go. And we'll get some fuel in here. That's better. I've not got fuel anxiety now. That's good. So leave that there just now. Turn that off. Maybe give that a little bit of a service before the morning. So let's have a quick look. There we go. So 93,238 litres of chaff in here just now. It's only at 3% compacted. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get my heaviest vehicle, which is the Fent actually, to be fair, to squish that down. I'm in no particular rush, to be honest. So we'll get that compacted and then blanketed, and then we'll get some income from that. And then we'll obviously need to get those two grass fields fertilised, or the grass and the alfalfa fertilised. But I think, yeah, we'll leave it for this game day. I'm gonna get on with a couple of other things. We're gonna get this up to the stores. I'm gonna get rid of this trailer because we're not really using it. It is cool, but we've not really used it that much, to be honest. So we're gonna get rid of it. And yeah, the forks can go on the fence, so we can go and get our oils out of our mill, which I think will be quite handy because we need to sell some of that stuff. Right, see you in the morning, and it will be December. Good morning, everybody. You join me up the pig farm. So what we've decided to do is find ourselves another pigeon. It's just up here. Now then, can I get it? Surely. There we go. Right, there's that one. So what we're going to do is with what we've got going on today. So I have already sorted out a lot of the stuff this morning. So the farm's been sorted out. So all the animals have been fed. All our production buildings up there have been sorted. So the garden, our little garden plot, and everything else has been topped up. The chickens have been topped, the sheep have been topped up. So we're good to go. We've had another 180 chickens have been born, so that's up to 360 on the outside chicken pen down by the cows. And then we've got our sheep are getting 60% through their reproduction cycles, so we will have new sheep by the end of the winter as well, which is quite good. So I've made some decisions while I was doing all that. I was thinking about a few things. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to purchase this bit of land, which has got loads of space here to put production buildings on, but I'm also going to buy the carpentry as well. So we're going to buy the carpentry building here, but I'm going to build my own little sawmill. There is another bird in here somewhere as well. I'm trying to remember. I think it's up here somewhere. Let's quickly have a look. I think it is up here. Got a bit funny. There we go. It's hiding somewhere around here. Where is it? I'll have another look for it at some point, but it is in here. It's along here somewhere. I will have another look for it. But yes, we're not going to buy this, but we are going to buy this, and then we've also got access to these areas here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a firewood production building in here, I think, and that would work quite well. And I might put our little sawmill in here, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot to be done. So I'll find this other bird, and then yeah, we'll bring you in then, and then we'll get to up to the stores. How am I going to do this? This is really hard. Right. Do we think this will reach up there? Basically, the bird is up behind that thing there. So let's see. Will that reach? Oh. Bit of a dodgy angle, but it might work. There you go. Yay! There you are, you little rascal. Right, 111 now. So, what have I done with it? There it is. So, we'll get up to the stores. All these things. These birds are really hard to get at. So, especially with the farming simulator physics. But we're there now. And we'll see you up at the stores. Okay, up at the dealership then. And we've got the Fent up here with the front loader and fork on it. We've got this to sell and this to sell. So we may as well just sell these just now. Like I said in the last episode, we were going to get rid of that anyway. There we go. So, repaint, and that's worth 2,418. That's not too bad. Okay, and then this is worth very little, so but we may as well sell it because we're not going to use it, and we're not going to sell that. But we may as well repair it actually while we're here. There we go. So those are sold. What we need to do now then is purchase and rent all the stuff we need for the winter. So like I said, we're going to rent some stuff for forestry, and also what I need to do is purchase a trailer for up at the windmill, so our grain mill, so we can start transporting the sunflowers and all that sort of stuff. The price for canola oil is actually at its highest just now. So if I go into here, canola oil, yeah, is at its highest. So Mimich Efredo is definitely worth the place to sell it. So we're going to sell that just now. It's the wrong time of year for sunflower oil, but canola oil definitely worth doing. So we've got a couple of crates of that, so that's worth about 12 grand. So what I'll do is I'll get the bits and bobs we need. We'll go and sell the canola oil first, then we'll finish the episode down at the forest once we've purchased everything we need. Okay, so we have taken out a €150,000 loan. I've purchased this huge block of concrete for the back of the Fent, because we're going to keep hold of the Fent over the winter, but we're probably going to change it in the spring. So I've rented this, which is the Volvo BM order, so we're going to use that for collecting our wood. I've also got this to go alongside that so we can collect extra wood, which is quite handy. And then I've bought that, sorry, and I've rented this log grab as well, which isn't entirely vintage, but it's as close as I could get. So I've done that. So I think we need to purchase one more trailer, which is going to be the flatbed. So if we go into here, I think it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's in the bale trailers. That'll be it. Because I'm not being very bright here. That's the one. So we can put an extension on that as well, which is quite handy. And I'll just keep that as original. Maybe put white tyres. It's got the light covers. Got originals on it. Marker lights. Sidewall wood. Decals, no. Number, no. Attachers, no. Hub. That's fine. Frame. Body. I'll go for that, I think. The extension can be a greeny colour, why not? And then the rims can be that as well. Right, so that'll do us. Just quickly change that a little bit. Okay, and we'll purchase that. Right, so that's all that done. What we'll do, we'll talk and drive. What I still need to do is buy the plots. So we'll do that in a second, but I think what I'll do just now, while we're at it, is we'll go and get this canola, and then we can sell it at this one. I'm just trying to think which is the sell point. Is it this one? Yeah, so we're going to sell it just there, so we'll come back to here in just a minute. So 2 lots of canola oil. There we go then. Got the canola. That was pretty tight getting in there, to be fair. I think if I was to do it again, I think we need to get a smaller tractor for down there. It's really hard to get this in and out, so I think we were lucky to just do what we did. But let's get this sold then. So this is the sell point, and they obviously need oil for their burgers and their chips. Some nice fresh canola oil. Just pick that up like that. That'll do. Not looking for anything too fancy. So let's get this in here. There we go. Nice. 5998. Now, just have to go around this way. There we go. Let's get in there. There we go, and we'll get this one in here as well. It's a nice, welcome bit of income, other than the pigeons. Oh, move this out of the way for this guy. There we go. So, what we need to do now then is we need to obviously get this hooked up. Let's do some good reversing here. Come on, madam. try and reverse around this corner. There's people everywhere. Really? Really? Come on, madam. You're totally in the way now. Let's go round you then. Thank you for that. Now you're going that way. My goodness. What a faff. Okay. We're going to leave this trailer here then. And I'm just going to park it here for now. Leave that there. There we go. And in fact, I'll leave the forks on it as well because we don't need them just now. This can stay there too. And then, yeah, we'll get ourselves organised for this lot. So, I'm going to put the weight on the front just now so we can transport that. Transport the log trailer. Hopefully it's not going to be so heavy that it's going to tip this thing up, but we shall see. Yup, that is one heavy weight. Maybe gone a bit over the board here. We shall see. Let's get the trailer on first, see if that makes a difference. That's quite matching actually. I didn't mean that at all with that colouring. Never mind. Looking good. Looking very coordinated. Wow, that's still... I think I've bought too big a weight here. Yeah. I think we might have to downgrade a weight. Right. I'm going to see you down by the forest and we'll get all this sorted. I've been faffing enough. This episode's going to be like an hour long at this rate, so we'll get this sorted and we'll see you down at the forestry area. Right, we are slowly getting there. As I say, apologise if this episode is a bit going on and on and on. It's just one of those things. Usually when I edit it down though, it won't be as long as I think it is, so yeah, it's not so bad. But right, let's nip through here. There we go, to the trees. And we'll get down to the far end here. Go. We'll go and link up with the fence. The fence at the end of the forest here. So what we're going to do, we're going to work our way back that towards the other road over the winter, and I would imagine we're not even going to cut all of this winter, but what we will do is probably replant at the end of the winter so we actually have some more trees growing for the future. So let's get ourselves in here. There we go. I'm just going to park there. Alright. Nice. It is a cool machine, this. I've been wanting to use it. Part of the expansion DLC. It's a great machine. And perfectly in keeping with what we're about to do, which is the vintage forestry. So yeah, we've got the fence ready. I bought this weight instead. This is 1800 kilos instead of 3200, so it works a little bit better. It should offset any weight we use. And the farmer here, Christophe Rousseau, has said that we can remove the fence just here. So we're going to do that, and that's just going to give us a little bit of space to work. Obviously, if the trees fall into his land, we can't pick them up and stuff, so we'll have to think about that. But yeah, not too bad. So what we need to do then is actually purchase this plot of land. So let's go into the menus. So the bit we're after is this bit. And we're going to purchase that. There we go. And the other bit we want to buy is the sawmill area, which is that bit. 124,992. And then this here is the carpentry, and we're going to purchase that as well. But we'll do that next episode, I think. What we'll do though, just to finish this episode, we will cut down a tree, since this is what we've been working towards. Bought myself a little Husqvarna chainsaw as well. So yeah, back there I reckon. So let's get in here. First cut of the winter. 25.5 metre tree. That'll do nicely. And then we'll delimit. Perfect. Okay. So first job is to figure out the length of the tree. Length of these trailers. So I reckon that's shorter than this. We'll get longer logs on there, so I think let's just do a wee guesstimate. I'll cut off this scrap at the end. There we go. So I reckon this is going to be our measuring stick. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's about perfect. And then for this one, again, get that to the end there. Yeah, it's not overhanging too much. I think that should work. Right, we've got our measuring stick. We have our machinery. All that remains is to get chopping, I guess. The stumps, I have got a plan for them, but it's going to involve the skid steer, so we'll get onto that at some point. But this is basically my technique. I'm going to chop like this, move it along, get it lined up again, like so. Better. And it's just rinse and repeat like this basically until everything is chopped down. So I think what we'll do, can I pick that bit up? Oh, I can, look at that, great. So we can put that straight in there, that's good. I'll do the job, and then yeah, we'll just keep going until I've got a full load. I think I'll do that off screen, and then we'll come back in next episode, and yeah, we'll do some forestry for real, and yeah, get selling. Hopefully we can recoup some of this money. What I will do, I think, just now though, is we will pay back some of that loan, because I don't need all that money. So we'll repay it till we've got about 50k. That'll do. So we've got 100k left of the loan. That'll work. And that's given us, we've still got 52,000 there to play with. Right. So yeah, by the time we've sold our first load, we should have enough to buy the carpentry, and then we can just keep going from there. Right, leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. you want to share a comment, you're more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, from the Valley of the Old Farm and the Vintage series, take care, and we'll see you again soon. All the best.